It's more money in Indiegogo than anyone else so far. Please give it up from the show for Tudyk.
Wonderful, and Nolan, I was really expecting that. That's it. Yeah, that was just a minute. Now, just a minute! Just a women! All right! Those of you between genders? I'm going to use both of these, so I feel like it's like a press conference. First of all, I'm a man, thank you. I'm going to say, this is amazing. An amazing turnout, considering this was announced last night at 11:30 p.m. Yes. Wow. We're waiting on you. Thank you very much for showing up. It would have been nowhere near as fun as an empty room. And we still have done it. Yeah, well, no. Probably because we have contractual obligations. Yeah. To speak into the microphones. Wow. Well, thank you. Well, thank you all for coming. This is our Con Man panel. We did one of these in New York Comic Con not too long ago. Yeah. So you first. Yeah. So this is another. This is our third one. We've done 2 Comic Cons, and now this is huge conventions. It's such a. So I think we should talk about this game. Well, I don't know. Mine goes in and out, and I sort of travel all over London. Where it's like, oh, he's from London. No, he's sort of travelling down. Now he's east. Now he's in Cornwall. Now he's Australian somehow. Yeah, and all of a sudden you end up in Boston. It's weird. And that's not even in this city, country. No. Well, thank you guys for coming. Con Man is a show, if you don't know, I imagine if you're here you might know, but Con Man is a show that I wrote, that we crowdfunded on Indiegogo in February, and we shot it. It was funded by fans. Is anybody here a funder? Look at that. 12 people. What's amazing is you 12 people helped raise $3.2 million, which between the 12 of you is a lot. That is a lot. Huge sacrifice coming from you. And if you have any more, we are taking donations. If you could convert it to US dollars first. A weaker currency, you don't want to do that. So for those 12, you helped us smash records, the most money raised in a 24-hour period, the most money raised for a series on that kind of platform. I don't know. We have a producing partner named PJ Harshman who knows all of those facts. He can just rattle them off. I put it out, but it was very impressive. We've got a video game coming out on like a mobile platform game coming out next year. It's also funded. Say that again. It's a big deal for a lot of people. Right. Mobile game. Yeah. Con Man the game. Yeah. So Con Man the show is about my character who was on a science fiction show 10 years ago, and he does. It's not that wasn't really important. Yeah, that's kind of how it works in Hollywood. When you jump, you really don't want to kill yourself in something you create. No. So it's about that. It's about a guy, but unlike me, he makes some really bad. Yeah. Feeling. I told you to win the truck. He makes some bad career choices with Infant 1, a very bad horror movie, Infant 2, The Weaning, it was Embryo 1, That's the fetus. I think those are anyway, he makes it back to the choice, and now his career just ground to a halt, and he goes to conventions, reliving this, like that's the one character that people like, and he's been frustrated. So that's where it's different. That's comedy. The game is building your own convention.
Yeah, the game is really interesting. It's
which Nolan is a part of as well.
Because I've done a game or two. So many people know me. It's very important. It's a really interesting concept that you guys came up with, right? I mean, it's I feel like a Clash of Clans where you build your towers, your castles, and you have to fortify things. In this, you're building what you're attending now.
Yeah.
You build your own con, and you have to get certain points to get certain celebrities that are going to be. There'll be characters from the con game, as well as some of your favorite celebrities. It's such a great opportunity for everybody who loves this world to get in there and build your own, make it interesting, and then send in the people to. Is there scenes and things like that?
There are fights. There's fights with cosplayers and stuff. And you want to get certain cosplay outfits, certain things hold power. It's a fun. That's a fun game. It's being made right now by Fremont. We're looking to launch it next year or make it available. Thank you. For those people who don't know and didn't fund Con Man, how many just of people here who have seen Con Man? Less interesting. So we have 1,210 this is very exciting. This is not a good system. Just real quick, let me try something.
I pooped my pants.
Mess. Okay, so we have a clip of Con Man for the majority of you who have not seen it. Is this the whole scene? Yeah. It is the whole scene. Nolan plays Jared Lansing.
Jared Lansing, Mocap King, you love it. A character that I actually developed when I was working in motion capture, just between takes as a goof, and he saw it one day and said, that will fit in this world in front of everyone. Thank you. It's so much fun. This has been the best thing. He finally was the first person in 20 years that's let me do comedy. Where I started, that's probably the only way I've done that. You may have made it very bad.
No, it's very funny. You're very funny. He started scripting. I mean, that's what I'm going to say. And that's where I first found it.
Yeah, and change the whole.
Yeah, well, training is a little bit more. But, anyway, whatever. Just one more.
Maybe it's
all right, so we're in the show scene. He's playing Jerry Lansing. I'm playing Ray Nearly as the character in Mind of Twiglia, who we made over Heroes. And he did a great run on, somebody else. It's Gotham. All right. Well, that's right. Mark, can you show the clip? I guess we would want to dim some lights. Dim some. Check out Con Man.
Did anybody see me on that last show when he went, it's hot? And I'm like, I lost it on every take. And that's my Harvey Korman moment. And Carolina, I could not keep a straight face. That was just so. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Who wanted? Who are you? questions from anyone, and I don't know where that would be coming from, but we got some questions right there. Or I guess raise your hand.
Raise your hand, and there is also a microphone that is standing right in the middle there. But we're going to start with this young lady here.
Hi guys, Nolan, I love your work on the child.
Thank you.
It's the greatest game I've ever played, and it's lovely to hear your voice. My question's for Alan. What's it like making out with Trisha Holt's cheek?
So that's for anybody who's seen Con, which I want to recommend what the video on. I make out with Trisha Helfer's cheek. Yeah, you know, it was great. It was great. Originally the scene, she plays someone who has a baby doll, and it was from a convention that actually happened in Orlando, Florida, where I showed up, and half of the convention was a baby doll convention where all older women treated baby dolls like real babies. And then the other half was the sci-fi convention. But then I saw everybody playing with action figures, and I was like, well, what's the difference? But according to Will Beaton, huge difference! Huge difference! Will is the authority. Yes, he is. I think he's the authority on I think Seth Green is actually the authority on action figures. Who's also in combat.
There's a lot of your favorites. You did mention Nathan, right?
Oh yeah, Nathan Fillion.
See, Nathan Fillion is apparently on the show called Firepower. I've never heard of it. And I guess some people like it. And the guy who played the pilot, who's that?
It's me, man. Yes, it's me.
Oh, that makes sense. Because the comments, I get it. Right.
Okay, so Trisha, originally Trisha and I were supposed to, the way that I wrote it was, she was a little more prim and proper, and we kissed, she'd go to kiss me in a peck. And then the minute we get close, she would just maul me, stick her tongue in my ear, and slap me, and then grab me again. And for some reason, I changed it the day before. Surprising. But we did this thing, and it's a bit where I kiss her cheek, and she really enjoys getting kissed on the cheek. And then she says, it's happening. That's what I liked about it, wanting her saying it's happening. So I didn't bring a lot of stuff to sign, because I didn't know we were going to be doing this, so I just looted my hotel room. Here's some slippers. This is done, and I'm sure I wear slippers at some point, but I don't.
Oh, it's a nice hotel.
Oh yeah, class. All class. It's a one-size-fits-all situation.
They didn't have slippers at the house. Well, not what they gave you. You can see it.
Yes!
Okay. I was curious, because both of you are obviously actors, and hopefully when I leave school, I want to become an actor, and I want to become an actress and do things in theatre and move on from there, hopefully.
Right.
I was just wondering, how did you start out? Did you go to school and study, or did you just go right into it?
Me? The process of elimination. I did a lot of different jobs. I guess I was about 24 when I said, yeah, I'm going to do this. I was a reporter. I went to college, and I thought I'd be a reporter for ESPN or something like that. And I ended up in New Jersey covering murders and suicides and house fires. And I was living in New York City, and I just started doing theater. I got into some plays and wherever I could do it. I started with stand-up comedy anywhere I could for free sometimes, but just to perform, because I wanted to perform. And eventually moved to California, and like within 8 months I got a series job at ABC for like 5-year contract, actually. So I kind of just, my grandmother used to say if I fell overboard, I'd come up with a new suit. I'm really fortunate. Suits are like cheeky, right? So yeah, exactly. That's what we do. So and then just through the process, my education, acting, really kind of came to me doing. I got very, very lucky, and here I am.
The interesting thing about acting is, unlike other professions, where I know a girl And she had an older sister who wanted to become a brain surgeon, so she went to the same school as her dad did, went to this, did her residency in the same hospital, did everything just like her dad, and then she became a brain surgeon just like her dad. And actors, you can't do, everybody's got their own path through. So education is good, some people don't need it, some people go straight into it. It's amazing, Nathan Fillion just went straight into it. You were a new caster.
Yeah, I was,
not a normal way into it. I went to Juilliard, which is more traditional, and I did theater, and then moved on.
there's a show at Juilliard.
You were at Juilliard, you were custodial.
Well, no, I wasn't allowed to go.
No,
but I did perform odd things in front of Juilliard.
Odd things?
You gotta make a living! So, yeah, just rich people.
Here you go. Here's a shaving kit. You on one side and Vimeo on the other, because that's where you can see it.
And by the way, there's a deal with Vimeo right now to buy content until tomorrow.
Yeah. It's on sale.
It's on sale.
It's on sale. Here's what you gotta grab it now.
Grab it now because the price doubles Tuesday.
No, it doesn't.
It triples.
No, it doesn't.
7 British pounds. It's like 1,000.
No. What happens on Monday is that there's more opportunities. We're doing this new thing on video, right? Everything's going online, obviously, and it has been for a while, but network TV is dying in the States, so they're trying all these different things. And video is the second series, and we're pushing them to try new things. And one of the things that we pushed, and they said okay, was you could only rent content for 3 months, and then it was a streaming for 3 months. And we fought that, and now they've actually they're like, we can't do it another way. That's how our system works. So now we have you have it for all time, a 3-month thing where you can just do episode by episode for just the price of that. So you can get a little taste. Oops. But you have it. If you like that, then that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yes!
Yes!
So 2 questions. So there's a London. I was coming from Nigeria.
How's your name?
Yeah, how's it? It's Nigeria London.
Is that your first question?
Yeah, first question.
Okay, I want to answer that first.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic.
Yes.
Honestly, London's one of my favorite cities. The only downside for me is I'm a big Premier League football fan, and I didn't get to go to any games this weekend because I'm here. But that's okay, because it's the trend. The other thing is that everybody's been so polite. This young lady right here praised me, and then in New York. No, like you should walk up and go, I don't know you, stupid. You spit on it and go, hey. And it kind of like that happened. It was your fault.
What's your favorite voice to be?
My favorite voice? Well, Nathan Drake is it's like kind of changed my career. That's one of the reasons I'm here, because we got to work together.
We initially met on Young Justice, though, where you were playing Superboy, Superman, and I played Green Arrow, and then I also played Simon. It was like,
what's that Simon?
Simon, he was very strange. And I got to play a villain.
Yes.
Scary, only because it was creepy. He didn't want to touch you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had a lot of, in games or different things, but one of my favorites, quickly, is probably that good I do Penguin, because there's a British development that's me butcher the accent. and he's not supposed to be from East London, he grew up here, he's an American household call. Know that? Eat me with Andy's That job actually came along and people were like, "Who's somebody new? You sound the same." And then Rocksteady, really British developer, came along and said, "Yeah, why don't you do this?" And people said, "Oh, that's him." That was cool. It's got a soft spot in my heart.
It sounds like a British name, though.
Oswald Cobblepot?
Cobblepot.
Yes, but Penguin is incredibly American.
Yeah, Cobblepot. It's like a Dickens name.
I don't think
Dickensian. Here we have a boarding pass. I'm missing around with Tudyk on upper class. What's that?
You can try.
That's for New York Comic Con. It's looking for a New York Comic Con.
I found that in your jacket.
And for me, my favorite voice was King Canyon. And he talked like this, and it was
I've actually done your King Candy for another cartoon, but I was actually just doing your King Candy. No, I was basically imitating his imitation of King Candy. Have some candy. Do I represent it?
Yes! Yes.
So you both worked live action and in voice acting of the careers. Which do you prefer?
It really depends sometimes on the job. The one thing I like about on-camera stuff is when you get to go to interesting locations and do, be on location. The bad part of that is you can't control the elements, and sometimes you end up in a hotel for 4 days. I did a show in Atlanta a couple of months ago, and supposed to be in on Tuesday and gone by Thursday evening, and I was there till the following Thursday because it rained for 4 straight days. And it sounds great, but the hotel in Atlanta for 4 days. Great thing about voiceover, bring a hat, don't shave, walk in, hang out 2 hours, it's great. And of course, the voiceover industry has been very, very kind to me. So, and I have kids, and it's been so great that I get to take them to soccer practice, to football, or do those things. So that's afforded me quite a lot.
On camera. It's harder for me. Here, did you support Conrad? Did you? Yes, you did.
I think we're doing like £5 is all I have in my account at the time.
Let me give you something. Let me give you for supporting Conrad. Come on up here.
Yeah, something like that.
Technically, other siblings.
What's it? Yeah, they're separate.
More support. You can put a comment sticker on also.
All right.
Next question. All right. Oh, these are class. These are class.
These are pushy. You're going to take you from the shower and take that. So you prefer on-camera?
Of course. I mean, no. I liked King Candy. When I did King Candy, I had only 1 day with John C. Reilly, and those were the best scenes. So if I was doing that more often, a lot of times you do it by yourself.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not as fun.
Yeah, that
It's not as feeling.
you know, actually, the interesting thing with content, if there's anybody who's like Halo, ODST,
I'm good.
Nathan Fillion, Trisha Elbert, and I was roaming, and we never went together. I never met any of them.
No.
So that is the downside of a lot of voiceovers. Now try motion captures.
Yeah.
Doing motion capture stuff, performance capture, because it's like on-camera acting without the shaving. I don't like the shave. You get it? That's what I'm saying to when I have kids. Next question.
Hi Jen, thank you for coming. I think it's amazing that you crowdfunded Upman, and I was wondering how you decided on prizes for your crowdfunders, and also if there was any project, past or present, that you would like to bring back from crowdfunding, what would you choose?
It's all you. It's all you.
Well, the first part of that is how did we decide? I don't know. I don't remember. It was such an interesting time. One thing that we did put out that I was really keen on was Nathan Fillion and myself. We took pictures. Mainly Nathan took pictures while we were on set of Firefly back in the day, and he had all these pictures. And he also made a little book for all of us. It was sample photo books that you could make back in the day. And it was great. It was a sweet little book for everybody. So we made one of those. I remember making that something I wanted to do. So there were pictures that everybody in the camp, everybody looking at the camera was either looking at Nathan or looking at me. And it was just a real way to include everyone in the family that Firefly has. The family that keeps growing. And it also made it specifically only for the crowdfund, so you can't get them, so that people wanted to get engaged in the crowdfund and participate. So that was one that I remember doing that was really great. And then you have the campaign manager who helps you come up with stuff. And of course, Firefly. Come on, Firefly. And that's one more comment, which is on video. This is a nail file, and I want you to have it. Comment nail file. Thank you. Kaylee. Is that Kaylee? Yes!
When I found out those coins, like last night at 1 o'clock, I screamed. It's crazy because
that was you!
Yeah, you didn't pull a fire alarm in the hotel. I didn't sleep yesterday. It's Friday night, I could not sleep. So anybody who met me yesterday, I was hallucinating. The worst jet lag I've ever had. And I finally, about 9 o'clock, 9:30, I fell into this blissful sleep. I was interrupted around midnight by the fire alarm. And I was up again. What's your question? Yes.
It's a weird question.
Right.
Basically, me and my mates are down. We can never come to London. Can you please sign my mate's tattoo? Yeah, he's just over there. He's waving his hand.
It depends where you put his tattoo.
It's on his back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's some clarity. So we have allergies, you can use this content clarity. Can I be sued?
I grabbed my phone.
Probably. No.
We can't give you clarity.
You know what? Take this.
This is America. We don't want to sue everybody. Come up after and we'll sign your skin.
Sign your skin.
Yes, next question. No.
Oh, sorry, my voice got weird. Yeah, I was just wondering how you got into voice acting. I fancy myself as a little bit of an impressionist, and I've been thinking of giving it a go or something.
I got into it. What I did is I became an actor. I tell people this a lot. You can specialize in certain things. You can do some voices and accents and dialects and play around with it. Brilliant. Learn to act. That's all. Try an acting class. Do some theater. Get up there. Don't if you have stage fright, you still need to perform in front of directors, producers. They're not going to put you in a darkened cage like a parrot. They're going to be there. So you get that self-consciousness out of the way. If you have any of that, and just that and saline nasal spray. Yeah, keeps you from getting cold and work for me. Clarity. Clarity's probably easier. Yeah, but I like shooting things up my nose. That's how I stay away. Don't touch! That's what I would do.
I did a play where I did, it was just a lucky thing. I did a play that had 24, I did 24 characters in the play. And
24, that's it?
It's a two-person play mainly. It's a two-person play mainly, and I would come in and I would be a French writer or like a hair in my mouth, and that would be that character basically. That would be the extended character. And it's very French from all. Yeah, it was very. And then I was like a guy from Chicago, Chicago. Anyway, I put a bunch of characters in the cast of records on me, and I did an Ice Age, and I didn't work again for a very long time. And then
They did sleep. I didn't remember. We did a couple of cartoons. We weren't in the same room together, but then all of a sudden, somebody said, "Oh, you find animals in here." We're about a monster, right? Oh, yeah! Crazy young gizmo.
There's
Young
a,
Justice. I'm sure there's other.
that's another boarding pass. Enjoy that.
Congratulations and good luck to see you in the studio.
Oh, well, they're all done and everything, then I'll give it a go, you know.
I like that, but that's not taking all the voices I do.
I go from a process from the start.
Or maybe a little bit of down now, but boss, by myself, I can't remember where I put it, and I think it might be my hat or something, I'm not entirely sure.
Somebody shoot that guy. Next question. Very well done. Keep at it.
Well, I'll ask about the ultimate question for anyone that's into comics. Which one do you prefer, DC or Marvel?
Yeah, you know what? I gotta say unequivocally, I absolutely prefer. Absolutely, unequivocally prefer. Pay for it.
I can tell you something. You guys can't hear me, said Mario.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you.
I grew up loving Marvel, but you know what DC does really well is television shows. And, oh, by the way, Candace Patton, who's on The Flash, totally invalid, it's on video. You know what I'm saying? Where do they get that? On video. That's the only place you can get it. I guess it's the only place you can get it. But here's something, if you're like, I don't know, here's something. Get a few friends, actually this is going to be more fun, and like have a little party. You're like 5 or 6 people so you can laugh together, because it's more fun to laugh with others than it is to laugh by yourself.
There's only one thing you can do by yourself.
Here you go, have a poem.
I'm not going to say that. Fine.
Here you go. I made a question on Nolan. Yes, hey!
Hi. This will apply to both of you as actors. I just wanted to ask, when you, usually as voice actors, you give the directors a read of the character, how you would do it, and then the director would say do it in a different way. What happens when you get thrown a complete curveball and you are stumped and you have absolutely no idea what to do with that character? How do you respond in that situation?
I get the director fired. He's got power. No, you adjust. That's what an actor does. You have to adjust. You may have your take on a character, whether it's a voiceover or anything. There have been characters I've done. I was like, yeah, I think it should be like this. They go, yeah, that's a great choice. Wrong choice. You like it this way. But that's what you. I mean, that's pretty much what the job is, to bring someone else's vision to life. You know, that's one of the reasons Con Man, which is available on video, was so amazing, because I got to work. I was directly hired by my friend who wanted me to do something that I had kind of messed around with between takes, and he thought it was funny, and we found a place where it could fit. And the only sad thing for me is like there's so much stuff that he did and I got to do during the filming that they threatened to put on the DVD.
Oh yeah, it's going to be on the DVD.
There's going to be a DVD.
Sometime in December, and
For the holidays.
And
Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you
even in the scene that you just saw, it was just so much that had to get cut away. And very sad. Those were very hard to cut. So I leave. I say thank you very much, and I leave to go outside. And then Milo says, you know what? I gotta go to let's pick this up tomorrow. And he leaves. We go to the scene up in the parking lot, and Jerry's left there by himself. And you want to give a little taste of what that was?
Well, what I did is, when Gina Torres, the director, was looking at me, and I just go, I'll take a shot at that Marion character. And say, go make something like this. Wow! Bleeding from the ass! Running down my legs. Wow! My name's Marion! Like John Wayne. Duke! Wow, Duke! My ass.
Take 5.
And she goes, take 5. I'll wait. And he's laughing on the other side of that, and then he starts yelling out suggestions. And he did this. You did that to me in the con scenes where I'm doing a panel, like in a mocap suit of a Bloody Mary. And he just starts saying, "Your father's nipple!" And I have to make something up as we're going. He's yelling things, and it didn't make the final cut.
That one did.
That
actually did. So that's in the.
There's the ad-libbing improv that went on, and he encouraged it. I got to work with Minnie Sterling, who's famously proud president from the Austin Powers movies. She's so funny. She plays Bobby, who's a booking agent, and it's like there's a lot of people you recognize. You got to get on Vivian, if you haven't mentioned.
I want you to have a shower cap. And I think you have to take direction.
You're the guy with the shaved head shower cap.
I can't see that.
Hey, you know what, Bob? Maybe you can use it for something else. He's a big scrappy fellow.
Look, all right, here's something cool. Con Man, really easy. Yeah. So these were sides when you're working. They shrink the script, or we shrunk the script down. That way you can have lines. This is that big. There's gum in this one. Don't. Yeah, I stick gum in my things. But there you go. It's got Trisha Helfer on there. It is disgusting. That's the flavor if you want to go for it.
There's really gum in your product.
But these things don't exist. These things, I just have a few of them. There's only a few of these around.
That's actually very cool. Besides the gum.
Yeah. Gum is an
Those are the actual sides. Those are the sides that we have on set, and go look at that because we can't remember them.
Yes. This is the scene with Trisha Helfer. She plays Louise. Anyway. Yes.
Hello there. Just wondering, with programs like you've been in Firefly and Dollhouse and something like that, I was wondering, do you prefer to play good guys like Wash or bad guys like Alpha?
I wasn't in any of those.
Yeah.
See, he didn't say nice things about me in that. He's not from England, I guess. No. Go ahead, Wash.
I like playing nice guys. I think Wash is the closest character I've played to me. Whenever there would be fighting, I'd say, why are we fighting? Can we run? Is that an option? Let's run. I like those guys. When I did Alpha, he gets introduced as a character called, who read Dollhouse, the Joss Whedon show. He's a Stephen Kepler, and he's a pot-throwing agoraphobic, and he's very sort of clownish. I love playing that role. I had tons of ideas, and when I played Alpha, I was like, God, I gotta concentrate. This is hard. So I like playing buffoons because my life sort of lends itself to that, which is why I created this radio thing. Whoa, you, sir, with that here, you need a shower cap. There you go.
I'll tell you, anybody who does go out and get this, I'll embarrass him, but he's got the best face and best expressions in the business. Some of these outtakes, the last ones with the bathroom, he has this scene, the expressions of the movement and confusion will make you laugh a lot. He's a comic genius. You gotta watch it, it's on video. It's called Unbelievable.
And we have time for one final question.
Oh, one final question!
From Jesus.
Firstly, I'd just like to give a shout out to my dad. I hear it's here on Sundays. I don't know where it says it's on Shout out. The actual question, I know you've had worldwide experience from travelling all over the world, getting different jobs in bits and places. I was just wondering if I could get your opinion on something. Would you rather have spoons for hands or a cat's face? Or a cat's face?
Cat's face?
Yeah. Spoons for hands or a cat's face?
You are not Jesus.
How did you know?
You would have given me a cat's face. Cat's face? What's David do? Kind of cat face. All the eyes and lips closed, very odd. Like excuse me, what I like soup. So I can see the upside of it. And you can't really grab things. You can still, get in there and smack and stuff. It needs to. I don't know. What would you do with your spoons? Thanks, come on, I'm allergic to cats. I've struggled with this question in my life for so long. I've gone back and forth with kind of two. I think I'd go for spoons for hands. Spoons, yeah, because I can just cut the spoons off and they're doing amazing things with prosthetics. Yeah. Would everybody else have a cat's face, or would I be the only person with a cat's face?
Maybe,
There's a lot of ladies that love it. That and a lot of cat ladies. There's a lot of cat-loving ladies. Here's a comment shirt.
Nice.
Thank you, JC. And here's a... let's just sign these glasses and hand these out as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for showing up. It's a huge support just showing up after an 11:30 announcement last night. Thank you guys.